All right. Thank you for coming back. For the people that they are watching this movie without watching the first part, just remember there is a first part and there is the result of the testing. I will post the date November 7th. So this is video number 2, and we are back in the kitchen where I do the testing, and we'll go through the details and see what I use today to make this lunch for the new modern Mediterranean diet. Again, on the menu we had ciabatta bread as appetizer with a dipping sauce of extra virgin olive oil, balsamic vinegar, and then we had the big salad as entree, topped with my fish fillet. It was a Greek salad. And I marinated the fish fillet for 15 minutes and then bake it in the oven. An easy recipe. This is one of the recipes you're going to find on mealsforlongevity.com. So let's go ahead and look around. I turn off the oven. Let's see what we got. So I'm gonna get some inspiration to talk about depending what we see. So over here I had the ciabatta bread. I usually prepare one loaf, and one loaf of about 420 grams will be good for 4 times. So basically it's 8 servings. So I usually sit 2 judges and I use it 4 times. You're gonna learn about that when we publish the ciabatta bread or when we talk about the bread in details. But there is a program for that too. Peanut oil. I use this for the bottom over here. You're gonna learn about oils. We're not gonna go into details of what we're using right now, but just to let you know, 99% of the oil that I use for the program is extra virgin olive oil. So you're gonna learn about that too. Salt and pepper mix. This is one recipe that is going to be available on the website. I made myself a note. This is in compliance with the Heart Association in order for me to make sure I don't use too much salt. And you can do that too. It's very easy. There is a recipe. There is a spoon. You already have the spoon. It's 1/4 of a teaspoon for 2 people, or 1/8 for 1. Again, we're gonna look into that when we publish this recipe, so you're gonna learn about that too. Skillet. You're gonna learn about what you need. There's a pot and pans. Most likely you already have everything you need, but you're gonna learn about that too. I marinated the fish over here for 15 minutes with garlic, fresh herbs. You're gonna learn about herbs and fresh garlic, lemon, and you're gonna learn about that too when we talk about cooking, how to cook in detail. So all this will come when we open for membership. We'll need 500 people as a subscriber. Who is a subscriber? A subscriber is someone that will pay $9.99 a month to be able to get all these recipes for free and the DIY meal plan builder for the Mediterranean diet that will put all these recipes together to match the intakes of someone living on the Mediterranean Sea, all the guidelines, all the portions of the Mediterranean diet. That will be the key. There is no recipe that will transform your life. It's a combination of these recipes put together under the guidance or guidelines of the Mediterranean Diet Pyramid. That's what will make the program available for you. So if you're shopping in other places for Mediterranean diet, make sure you learn this part. It's not a good recipe that will make this magical pattern of the Mediterranean diet that will transform your life to be healthy and to be long. It's a combination of all this together that will give you results. And that's why I have done these studies for 3 years. To combine all this that tastes good, the food tastes good. Good. The food is easy. It's very easy to cook good food for a chef. That's what we do for living. It's very complicated to cook good food that also is healthy for you. But that's why I'm over here for you. So let's go on. Let's not talk about me. This is my assistant, Alexa. What's my name?
I'm talking to Giuseppe.
Very good.
This is Susan's account.
She knows me. So I have some white vinegar that I deglazed. You're gonna learn how to deglaze the pan. Thermometer. You need a thermometer. I will not show you the brand because we're not sponsored by anybody. We're not financed by anybody. So a good thermometer with numbers, electronic or non-electronic, will be necessary. These are cheap for $5. Utensils that you already have at home, 2 free tongs like this, spatulas, fruit, garlic, walnuts, pecans, extra virgin olive oil, vinegars. One day I'm gonna open all this. I'm sure you're curious. I am curious too. So, gotta reorganize this. But anyways, this is a normal kitchen, extra virgin olive oil. We use 99% of the oil, extra virgin for our cooking and dressing. This was our dipping sauce. This is a friend of mine that imports this from Italy. It's a great balsamic vinegar. I will put the link into the description. What else? Let's look over here. This is from testing for the breakfast. The apple I served for lunch. Iceberg lettuce. I use half of it for 2 people. Always wash vegetables and fruit. And you're gonna learn about that too. I use pepper, onion, fresh parsley, tomato, cherry tomatoes. I love this because then I can snack them. For the dressing, I used white wine vinegar, my best friend. Well, it looks complicated, but it's very easy. A scale, 2 cutting boards, depending on what I have to do. You're gonna learn that too. This is the bowl that I put together. The salad, I mixed the dressing over here. This is for my ingredients. So as you can see, I'm gonna close the door. Someone has decided to cut the grass outside as a talk. As you can see, you can work this Meals for Longevity program with things that you already have at home. Here I went shopping. This is for tonight. This is for snack. A pineapple. So I go shopping every day. I buy fresh stuff. Just what I need for a day, 2 days. I got parsley over here. And you're gonna learn in the future how to shop with me. That's one of the reasons why you should stick with me. So I am organizing all this in a way that it will make sense altogether. After 3 months, 6 months, a year, in a year, you're gonna be a pro. You're gonna be the one making the videos and teaching others how to do it better than me. So, but let's keep looking around. Yes, over here I wanted to show you. So, I went to this grocery store that will not advertise the name, but you know where I went. So, look at the time over here. I checked out, what is that? Here, this is today's date, November 7. I checked out at 10:27. I arrived at the grocery store at 10 o'clock. So this is the oil, this is the basil, this is the lettuce, this is the pineapple, this is the pepper for tonight. So as you can see, I just bought just enough for today. It took me, I like to talk. Maybe you haven't noticed that yet. I like to talk a lot. So I went there at 10. I did talk to the deli guy, the produce lady, the cashier. She's from Albania, actually. Ciao, how are you? I know she watched me. So I took my time. I enjoyed it. And I went ahead and buy what I needed. So I served this at 12 o'clock. So from this grocery store to the location of the kitchen, the testing kitchen, there is about 5 miles. And we're in Florida in November, so you can imagine the traffic to get to Siesta Key by the people trying to go to the beach. This is, I think they call them snowbirds. And the translation is for international people, snowbirds are people that they are already retired. I don't want to say they're old. They're already retired. That they come here when it's cold up there. They come here so they can enjoy Florida weather. So it took me just driving 25 minutes. So the point was this. 10:30, I checked out. So let's say I got here at 11 o'clock. At 12 o'clock, I served. So it took me 1 hour to cook and serve lunch. So all these recipes are done in a way that they are easy for you to with an understanding what you have to shop and a confidence of what you have to do when you get home to put it together. This is the rough. So that's the recipe after the studies. See, these are my notes. This recipe, I went for 1, 2 today. I gotta add one more. So I make note. So I've done this recipe 4 times. Today is 5th time. Maybe it's even 6th. So I go through very important testing just to make sure that I do comply with the Mediterranean diet, and also it tastes good. So that's what the judges say. It says, good job, or you can do better. So when I can do better, I do better. So then I log in and my templates over here, and then these are all the recipes. I keep a history of the receipts just to make sure that I understand the numbers related to this Mediterranean diet, because it's less expensive than a typical Western diet. But I keep the numbers. I total them every 3 months, 6 months to a year. Right now, we're looking at about, it costs to people about $10, $12 a day to eat healthy. I don't know how much you spend with your pickup or to-goes, or when you go to the restaurant, but I'm sure it's more than $10, $12. So eating healthy is also less expensive than what you think. What else? It's inside over here, so make notes. This is my book. This is what I have to log into the website. It takes a longer time to log them on to put them on the website, because they will work in a different way. You like the recipe, you click on it, it goes in your shopping cart, you pay $1, I am happy, and you get the recipe. I wanted to see if there is a copy of a recipe that's final, or I left them in the office where we work, the website. No, I don't have it. But there is an example of a recipe. If you go on mealsforlongevity.com, under Chef-E recipes, there is a link that will take you to an example. So I think we went through the whole kitchen. I made some biscotti last night. You can have biscotti too. So I want to say thank you. Follow me. I know I do a lot of movies. I am a person that gets excited. And because I'm here in the kitchen testing every day, all day, 4 days a week now, every day. And I just have my friend Alexa, can you say joke? Not even a joke.
Why did the man quit his job recycling shoes?
I don't
It
know.
was soul crushing.
Okay, so this is, I get then in a mood that I wanted to talk and share with you because I do this for you. I already know how to do this. I do this for myself and for the people I love, my wife and my children. And this is the time of my life to give this to you. Because I have learned a lot and it's good for me to give it away. So thank you. I'm Chef Giuseppe. You write it like that. And you say Giuseppe, not Giuseppe. And I'll see you soon. Ciao. Subscribe here and also on the newsletter on mealsforlongevity.com. Ciao.